Hi guys, my name is Karisma Mura Herdialita. I'm from Group 7, Class A2. In this video, I will explain my opinion that after I watching and listening to various videos that I was found. My group's topic is about a love and hate relationship with social media. I will explain my opinion based on the question that has been given. So here's my answer. Previously, I thought that social media had a lot of bad effects and a few good ones. And I also have a love and hate relationship with social media, but I prefer to hate. But how much I hate it doesn't change that the fact nowadays people use social media to interact all people. And I like it or not, I must use it to help me to interact to others. What influenced my initial opinion the most is my personality. I am an introvert and I have a hard time to talk with other people. And when I using social media, it can reduce my nervousness when talking to other people. But it has consequences. I become addicted to using media social and interacted less with people in front of me or in reality. My video is from speeches, news, and other people's opinion. And all of my video is from YouTube. And for validity is different for each videos. Most of them think that social media can be dangerous if it's addictive. They argue that if you are addicted to social media, it will cause you. In addition, social media also have a negative impact on the mentality of users. Therefore, social media can change one's life easily. The way that a speaker can confine me is that we have similarities. We both social media user, and I think there are some speakers that have same age with me as a teenager, and by having similarities, I think I can relate with their problem with social media, especially when there is a teenager that tells about their social media life. In my final opinion, it's turned out that social media also have many advantages, especially in communicating. Communicating is very important. We can also help people with social media. Via social media, we can help someone with it who are in trouble, and we can also it to our business too. Even so, the social media it's remained that have a very bad impact because social media can interfere with the mental health of its user. Okay, I think it's not very different. Our group at first think that social media only to save moment and to communicating, but it turned out that social media can help other people too. We can use social media to help other people, and we can use social media as a marketplace to our business. And for the hate side, we think that social media is just addictive, but it's turned out that social media have a bad impact more than that. Social media can interfere users' mental health and can affect their mental, so it's very dangerous. It can affect user's life. The current perspective is greatly influenced to how I think. As a teenager, social media has a very strong impact, and teenagers are the riskiest period that can be negatively affected by social media. in fact that a teenager is a society's future. If today's teenager are too addicted and have badly affected by social media, I think the future societies will could be fall apart. Okay, that's all for me. Thanks for watching and bye bye.
Hello everyone, I'm Vila Arista from class 82 of group 7 and our group topic is social media, love and hate relationship. For this topic, personally I think this topic is quite interesting for me since social media has been a part of our daily life, like we're almost checking and scrolling through our social media every day. And I think social media has so many advantages and disadvantages. For an example, the advantage of using social media are: first is connectivity. The first and main advantage of the social media is connectivity. People from everywhere can connect with anyone, regardless of location and religion. The beauty of social media is that you can connect with anyone to learn and share your thoughts. The second is education. Social media has a lot of benefits for students and teachers. It is very easy to educate from others who are expert and professional via social media. And then the third is awareness. Through social media, social awareness can also spread quickly and easier. Fourth is business. Social media has become an important part of a business. It makes people easier and more efficient to promote or introduce their products. Five is develop and find a community. For someone who has specific hobby, social media is helping them to find a person who has the same interests and share their thoughts to each other. Therefore, social media also has so many disadvantages such as cyberbullying. According to a report published by pawcenter.org, most of the children have become victims of cyberbullying over the past. Since anyone can create a fake account and do anything without being traced, it has become quite easy for anyone to bully someone on the internet. The second is hacking. Personal data and privacy can be easily hacked and shared on the internet, which can make financial losses, loss of personal life. Similarly, identity theft is another issue that can give financial losses to anyone by hacking their personal accounts. Several personal accounts such as Twitter and Facebook accounts have been hacked in the past, and the hacker posts the materials that affect the individual's personal life. This is one of the data, and every user is advised to keep their personal data accounts safe and avoid such accidents. The third is addiction. The addictive part of social media is very bad and can disturb personal life as well. The teenagers are the most affected by addiction of social media. They get involved very extensively and are eventually cut off from the society. It can also waste individual time that could have been utilized by productive tasks and activities. The fourth is mental health issues. As we scrolling through social media, we often see someone who got better life, whether it's about physical appearance, financial, social life, and extra. And after seeing all of those posts, it's making us considering our life as something miserable, and I think it is very bad for your mental health. The excess usage of social media can also have negative impact on your health, since exercise is a key to lose your weight and keep you healthy. Most of the people get lazy because of excessive use of social media networking sites, which bring result disorder in the routine life. That is the advantage and disadvantage of social media. And all of my opinion in this video influenced by my own experience and all the videos that I have watched. I have watched some talks and vlog about social media and love and hate relationship on YouTube. And I think each speaker has their own opinion based on their age and background as a social media user. I got so many insight both from the positive and the negative sides. I can relate to almost every video that I have watched, because I also felt that as a social media user and so many experiences that I've seen on social media. Like when the speaker talks about cyberbullying, mental health issue, and business, they're easily found every day on social media. So after all, I think we must use social media wisely and considering which is the right thing to share on social media and which not. And also pick your boundaries on social media to filter the negative impact on yourself. That's all that I can say in this video. Thank you and goodbye.
Hi, my name is Eka Husin Sianisi from class A2, group 7. My group topic is about love and hate relationship with social media. My general opinion about this topic is that this topic is very interesting. Everything has its positive and negative sides. I just imagine that there will be more negative than positive. The things that influenced my initial opinion on this topic was that in the past, I was often reminded or showed the negative impact of social media, and rarely anyone explained the positive impact. I have watched video from YouTube from several channels owned by private individuals and some from trusted source, namely TED Talks. From several speakers, they explain according to the topic they raise. So when they raise the topic of the positive side of social media, they will have a positive perspective and vice versa. However, there are also speakers who have the perspective that all positive and negative things can be balanced as long as we can wisely use social media. Speakers can convince me because some of the videos that I choose to include in my book creator, most of them provide concentrate evidence of what they are talking about social media. For example, in the first video, in the first week, the speaker can find a positive thing from social media. She can meet a group of people who like to read books. Then in the second video, in the second week, the speaker at TED Talks event, she is a young woman and she raised the topic that social media changed her social life. She shared that she was bullied in the past because of his race, and because of social media, now she is not bullied anymore. So I feel sure that social media has a very important role with its positive and negative impact. My final perspective on this topic is that social media has both positive and negative. Everything we will get is from what we do. So when we want to get a positive impact from social media, use social media for positive things too, like making design, selling, making works on YouTube, or whatever. Also avoid negative things so that we don't reap negative impact. Here I will answer the question in the part B, namely the final group reflection. First is initial perspective. We think that social media has advantage only to capture the moment and exchange information or communication. We previously only know about the badness of social media, namely its bullying and addiction. Recent perspective. It turns out that social media has far more benefits than what we previously know. For example, developing hobbies, selling, and promoting social activities. The bad impact of social media can actually have a very severe effect on mental health, such as causing insecurity and low self-esteem, and can cause victims of cyberbullying. The current perspective is influenced by the video that we have already watched, and of course of personal point of view and experience. As a part of society where almost everyone is using and sharing through social media, we have seen that the love and hate relationship with social media is real, as we can relate to ourselves. Every video was just like our thoughts, which have been previously subtext and reflected in the video we have watched.